Well, hello. Welcome. We're going to take a look at some stuff that's going on here in California. Not a good place to be, certainly. Um, yeah. So, ooh, San Francisco. What can you say? It's sad, really. Um, what was always a beautiful city, destination for tourists, entrepreneurs, people all the world over, is now kind of a third world shithole that people are fleeing. And if you live in the suburbs where like for me, I was born there. And for all of my life, we'd look forward to going into the city to see shows, plays, go to restaurants, museums, art, you name it. Now, I won't go into San Francisco for any reason whatsoever unless I'm packing heat and not taking my own vehicle. And even then, just not going to happen. It's gotten that bad there. So, and it only gets worse. They just keep doubling down on bad. The Democrats have had control for decades, and through bad policies, management, and um, lawmaking for decades. And there's no real chance to turn it around. They just keep choosing more and more stupid things to do. I recommend reading Michael Schellenberger's San Francisco because probably one of my favorite is one of my favorite books I've read the last couple of years, and it breaks down in vivid detail how the homeless industrial complex has been created, continues to pump endless amounts of money, and only exacerbates the problem. So you have open air drug markets, exploding rampant crime, an understaffed and corrupt police force that does nothing. It's really, really sad. So I don't know if you followed, but the Whole Foods that was just finished and put in downtown a couple of years ago is closing its doors because it just turned, they couldn't keep their employees safe. And the real reason, I think, is they couldn't stop all the homeless and drug addicts and criminals just endlessly stealing food and product. So they're shutting doors. Now, this has been a huge trend for businesses in San Francisco. You have Walgreens um, being the one that first pops up into my head, but there's been countless businesses shuttering their doors and getting the hell out of Dodge because it's just not safe. This is happening all over blue libtard cities like Chicago and the Walmarts. It's going on all over the place. But it only seems to be happening in these, Democrat utopias, right? And say that with extreme sarcasm here. So the Nordstroms, which is, it's like a notch above a Macy's or something like that, a retail store. And Nordstrom's is always known for being really nice. They got a grand piano in the foyer where someone would be playing. Great ambiance, great aesthetics, and product would be marginally more expensive, but pretty much on par with what you'd spend at like a Macy's or a department store like that. So they're shutting down their store in San Francisco now. This is just uh, not going to be not the first, and definitely not going to be the last. See here, it says it will vacate more than 300,000 square feet of space at Westfield San Francisco Center on Market Street. Yeah, Market Street used to be the spot. Now it's just an absolute human feces ridden s-hole. Shopping and tourist area in the heart of downtown, and it also plans to close a nearby Nordstrom's rack because I'm sure that was the shoplifting target extraordinaire. In the past few weeks alone, retailers including Office Depot, Anthropology have both said they would shut down their Market Street adjacent locations. They're all shutting down and getting out. Um, Doom loop, as they are writing about, San Francisco could be facing it. It's in the doom loop. Literally, the city is collapsing in front of our eyes. And this is what you get with someone like Gavin Newsom as your governor, and people like what's the mayor's name? London Breed, I think. Um, I don't want to be mean, but these people are just ass clowns, uh, pushing this progressive bullshit that destroys communities, destroys cities. Let's see. Whole Foods, yep, closing down. Uh, yeah, see, they try to blame it on because of COVID and everyone went to working remotely, which did happen. No one's coming back. Well, the reason they're not coming back is not just because they don't want to stop working at home, but San Francisco has become so toxic, such a bad place. They don't want to come back. So, um, it's bad. Let's see here. Oh, along with the banks collapsing too, you had Silicon Valley Bank and now First Republic Bank, two of northern in California, the region's most prominent financial institutions gone. Um, Salesforce and Facebook are ditching their office space. You know what Elon did with Twitter? He fired 7,000 employees. It still works fine. It just shows you how many people they had doing basically nothing. Yep, small businesses too. You got restaurants, mom and pop shops, everything have long since closed. And as more things close, that forces other things to close. It's a cascading snowball effect, and it just compounds itself and becomes um, worse with time. And let's see. Oh, yep, we'll touch on things I'm talking about: homeless crisis, public safety concerns. Oh, what I just said, and highly publicized retail theft. Yep, these are Democrat policies, and you reap what you sow. So, unfortunately, I still live in the suburbs of the Bay Area, where things are still okay. I wouldn't say they're great, but um, they're okay. But I'm already planning my exit. I look at property in Florida and Tennessee and Montana and South Dakota almost daily. Just looking at stuff, looking to pull the trigger if I see something I really like. But here, yep, Mayor London Breed's office said in a statement, "Oh, it's not that bad. We'll get more law enforcement." Yeah, bullshit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, two police officers in the mall every day. Dude, it's such a joke. Uh, you can't. This is epic. And the reason I'm smiling and laughing, it's really sad. But because these morons, these leftists, these they call themselves liberals, but they're really anti-liberal, have done this to themselves. Um, oh, they're crying. They never brought anything for us to review. No, Um, they're just out. You know, they've lost so much. I'm sure they've lost a ton of money trying to operate these businesses in these toxic environments, and they're over it. Yep, 35-year history. I remember going to the Nordstroms in San Francisco. It was a nice spot. I liked going. It was a great place to shop. Great place to check out the ladies if you're a single guy and you were um, looking for some decent ladies to talk to. That would be a good spot. Not anymore. Wow. Oh, this scumbag. I hate this motherfucker. State Senator Scott Wiener. This dude is such a. It's horrible and tragic, he says. Yeah. Anyways, dude, you're the cause. It's politicians like you, Scott Wiener, that have destroyed the state. So, bravo, fuckface. Um, yeah. Another one bites the dust. California's collapsing. Uh, World War Z esque zombie horde, homeless epidemic here. Open air drug markets, rampant crime. Um, if you don't protect yourself, like carry stuff to protect yourself on the daily, you are really stupid. Because here in California, you know, you better be ready to protect yourself because it's getting that bad. And I'm going to have to get out of here with my son real quick. Anyways, take it easy. Just wanted to share the news of how bad things are getting here in the Golden State. It's more like a brown nut filled turd of a state now, but you know, maybe things will get so bad that people will wake up and vote differently. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I would just get the hell out of here. All right, take care of yourself. Stay strapped. Do what you need to do.